Good evening, folks. I thought I would do topics on tomorrow, but suddenly, I happened to see us a Bangalore man's viral post, a banking background guy pleading for help on the footpaths of Bangalore. So I felt that let me put some my comments and thought process on that, and I was thinking what to comment, how to comment, what exactly the I'd seen that photo, I seen the photographs, and I felt myself I would not able to resist myself. This when dignity meets desperation, a reflection on society and humanity. When I saw that photo, the first thing which came to me is dignity meets desperation, a reflection on society and humanity as well. Recently an image from Bangalore stirred emotions across social media. A man with 14 years of banking experience sitting on a footpath holding a handwritten note, I don't have a job, no house, please help me. Beside him lay a simple backpack and a sheet with a QR code, a quiet attempt to seek help in the digital age. Where are we heading to? A first glance, some might judge him. Why beg if you are able bodied? Why not take up delivery jobs, driving, or something else? Others may feel pity, anger, or confusion. But beyond opinions, this site reveals a deeper truth. Life can sometimes push even strongest into corners they ever imagined. Life can sometimes push even the strongest into corners they never imagined. I had seen, when I see the photograph, I found, a mirror of modern struggles. A mirror of modern struggles. In today's world, having educational skills or years of experience does not always guarantee stability. Layoffs, rising living costs, personal crisis, and mental health battles can suddenly change anyone's journey. I don't feel though today we have having highly qualified skills or years of experience does not always guarantee stability, my friends. This image which I had seen today, I'm totally disturbed, and I felt, a mirror of modern struggles, my friends. We often believe misfortune happened to others, right? Yet, if we look closer, this man could be any one of us. Just one twist of fate away from losing our ground. A health emergency, a job loss, or an unexpected debt can easily spiral into homelessness or despair, my friends. A health emergency, a job loss, or an unexpected debt can easily spiral into homelessness or despair. There are two sides of the story. When I saw that, I just saw the photograph, I don't know much about that, I just read whatever it is there in the Reddit. On one side, people argue if he is able, he can work. Bangalore is full of opportunities, which is correct. That's true, opportunities exist. But on the other side lies another truth. When a person battles unemployment for long, they often lose not just their income, but their confidence, self respect, and hope as well. A broken spirit is harder to heal than an empty pockets, my friend. A broken spirit is harder to heal than an empty pockets, my friend. The challenge is here is not only about finding a job. The challenge which I felt is not only about finding a job. It is about fighting the invisible wounds of rejection, isolation, and despair. I literally felt very much, very much when I saw that we saw the photograph, I was feeling very bad. What does it mean for of us as a community? What does it mean to the community for us as a community? We are quick to analyze, is it society's failure or his personal choice? But maybe the real question is, how can we as human beings respond to such situation with empathy instead of judgment? I think we need to be more matured enough while addressing this kind of issues. I think as a human being we need to respond to such situations with empathy instead of judgment. Helping someone does not always mean giving money, my friends. Sometimes it means sharing an opportunity, guiding them towards support, or simply treating them with dignity. A kind word, a reference, or even listening without judgment can make a difference, my friends. You know, I in a world chasing speed, the way in a world chasing speed, success and status, we must not forget that humanity is our greatest qualification. Humanity is our greatest qualification. If I can say a message for today's time, the story of this man is not just about him, it is about us. It's about how fragile life can be, how respect is often tied to material successes, and how society sometimes measures a person's worth by their job title instead of their struggles. It's about how fragile life can be, my friends, how respect is often tied to material successes, and how society sometimes measures a person worth by their job title instead of their struggles. Let's remember, behind every face we see on streets, you can say, behind every face we see on the streets, there is a story we don't know. Some are written by personal choices, other by circumstances beyond their control, and in either case, compassion costs nothing. And in either case, compassion costs nothing. I don't know if I can give a quote onto this. Uh, I don't know. I'm literally disturbed, my friends. I was thinking today not to make any short videos and those things today. I just was thinking to give something for tomorrow. But when I saw this, it literally hurted me. What kind of a society we are living, what kind of a community we are living today. We are telling we are grown up, we are matured, infrastructure has grown, everything has grown in our country. But yet when we see this kind of photographs, it means a lot to us. If I can give a quote, a person's worth is not in the job they lost, but in the humanity they carry. Let us judge less and care more for tomorrow. The story could be ours. The man, it's a mirror of our times, my friend. A man on the footpath, when I saw that guy, a mirror to our times, my friends. In the hustle of Bengaluru traffic, midst honking horns and rushing lives, a man sat quietly on the footpath with a small backpack and a handwritten note. The note read, I don't have a job, no house. Please help me. I have 14 years of experience in banking. Beside it, a QR code of digital contribution. Simple, honest, and painful, my friend. It's a simple, honest, and painful. This is one image has shaken my heart online. Not because poverty is new, but because it showed us something we often forget. Life can change overnight. A life can change overnight, my friends. Beyond the image, a truth we don't want to see. We lived in the world where jobs, success, and money define our respect. In today's world, it is very clear. Job, success, and money define our respect. The moment they vanish, society looks away. Some ask, why? Beg if you are healthy. Why not work as a driver, a delivery person, or in any other job? But we have ever paused to think. We have ever paused to think about the invisible battles. Losing a job is not losing, is just losing money, my friends. Losing a job is not just losing a money. It's also losing identity. Losing a job, it's not just losing money. It's a part. But it's also losing your identity. Staying unemployed for months does not just break savings, my friends. It breaks your confidence as well. It breaks your confidence. Facing rejections repeatedly does not just close the door, it closes your hope also. Facing rejections repeatedly does not just close the doors, it closes hope as well. Sometimes what we see as laziness is actually depression, my friend. What we assume as choice may be circumstances, my friend. Society and society or personal choice. When you ask me that question, the debate continues. Is this a personal failure or a society failure? But maybe the truth lies in the middle. Is this a failure or society's failure? Is it a personal failure or a society's failure? Maybe the truth lies in the middle. Society often celebrates, my friends, success stories, but turns away from failures. Nobody likes failures, my friends. Nobody likes to listen failures. Everybody celebrates success stories but turns away from failures. And individuals when crushed under repeated setbacks, may lose the strength to rise again. The problem is not black or white, it's gray, just like itself. The problem is not black or white, it's gray, just like itself. It's a wake up call for all of us, my friends. It's a wake up call for all of us. This man could be one of us. Imagine a sudden illness, a company layoff, a family tragedy. What if your savings dry up, your confidence shatters, and the people you once helped now look past you? The people the people you once helped now look past you. Let me correct that word. The people you once helped now look past you. We must understand, being educated or experienced does not make us immune to downfall, my friends. Being educated or experienced does not make us immune to downfall. Life is unpredictable. That's the reason. Life is unpredictable, my friends. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes even the strongest are forced to sit on the roadside with a note in their hands. My friends, I don't know whether you guys will agree to my points, what I'm telling. What can we do? Now the question arises, what can we do? Not everyone needs our money. Some needs a job referral. Some need someone to talk to. Some just need respect. If you can give, give. If you can guide, guide. If you can't do either, at least don't judge, my friends. Because tomorrow tables may turn. Tomorrow's the table might turn. The bigger message, what you can say, the bigger message which I wanted to give to the society as well, to the people around Bengaluru also. Because it happened in your place. The story is not just about a man in Bengaluru. It's about our generation. We are living in an age where technology grows, but empathy shrinks. Empathy is shrinking, my friends. Technology has grown. Technology is growing. Every day technology is growing. Different technology is coming. Innovations are coming. But empathy is shrinking. Where success is loud, but struggles are silenced. Where the job title decide respect, but humanity, gets forgotten. Humanity gets forgotten now. It is time to remind ourselves a person is bigger than their job, their house, or their bank balance. What defines us is not what we earn, but what we give back to the society. I don't know. I have very. I was quietly disturbed, to make this video and come in a very. I'm getting emotional, when I saw that 14 years worked in a bank, and today he is nowhere. Where are his friends? Where are his colleagues? There is nobody to support him. Are we living in the world where, empathy is shrinked? Everybody is being calculated by success, by skill sets. I think please, my friends, join together and help that guy out. If anybody can, guide him, and get a raw job, you can say, as well as a referral kind of thing. I will urge people to come out, rather judging him, support him and guide him. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Bye bye. See you. Take care. Bye bye.